Today, the Society's contribution to humanitarian emergency response is indispensable. In the pursuit of sustainability, it has extended its role to the facilitation of communities in alleviating human suffering and the promotion of communities' well-being, health, and resilience. Through this, the Society has translated the powerful language of humanitarianism to our local situation. I applaud your efforts in building an organization that exemplifies passion and compassion. Under disaster risk management, the Society works to minimize adverse effects of calamities by enhancing preparedness, implementing mitigation measures, and developing effective response mechanisms. The recently launched ground offtake of slaughter program across 13 drought-stricken counties brings together the Kenya Meats Commission and the Kenya Red Cross in a salient example. It aims at mitigating pastoralist losses from livestock deaths while relieving hunger and malnutrition in our arid and semi-arid rangelands by purchasing 27,000 livestock to assist nearly 270,000 households keep the drought at bay. At the same time, I am aware that the Society runs a robust health, nutrition, and social service program, which targets households affected by conflict and drought. COVID-19 worsened already desperate conditions in certain parts of our country that were ravaged by insecurity and drought. Access to life-saving health services was disrupted, and the most vulnerable people were exposed to extreme suffering. This program has also helped many, especially children, get another chance at life and its infinite possibilities. I'm also aware that the organization development dimension supports effective service delivery through well-trained staff, complemented by a countrywide network of members and volunteers coordinated from the Society's branches and regions. At the heart of the Society's mandate are members and volunteers. Indeed, I understand volunteerism as the foundation of the Red Cross movement, legacy, and vision. I am also aware that the Society has stood with the people of this country in their darkest moments of pain, suffering, and sorrow. Like a true friend, it held our hands when we lost 7 children in a school fire in 2001. You stood with us during drought from time to time, and you have been by our side when our brothers and sisters were killed by criminals in Westgate, Garissa University, and the Dusit 2 Hotel. In these harrowing moments, the Society's solidarity has sown the seeds of hope, which enabled this nation to go forward again. I extend deep appreciation for all the 240,000 members and volunteers of the Kenya Red Cross, wherever they are, for what they have done for our communities and for their readiness to give their best whenever called upon. It is in this spirit of profound admiration, immense appreciation, and tremendous gratitude that I humbly accept your invitation to serve as the patron of the Kenya Red Cross. In so doing, I am aware that this patronage is traditionally conferred to the head of state. Nevertheless, I do not take it for granted, and I want you to know that I am aware of the magnitude of this role and proud to be associated with you. I also commend you for your intention to install all governors as patrons of their respective county Red Cross branches. This will go a long way in strengthening your organizational development by enlarging your regional footprint, thereby enhancing your network of members and volunteers. We are in the grip of the worst drought in 40 years. We have a lot of work to do in mitigating its effects, doing everything we can to ensure no life is lost and building resilience in our communities. Let us therefore advance our collaboration into new domains. The ongoing drought in the country is the worst in 4 decades. It has affected 20 of the 23 traditionally ASAL counties and 45 wards in 9 additional counties in Mount Kenya, Rift Valley, and the Lake Victoria regions are also affected by drought. 11 counties in the traditionally ASAL are in drought alarm phase. This includes Turkana, Marsabit, Samburu, Isiolo, Laikipia, Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, Tana River, Kajiado, and Kitui. 4.5 million people in the ASALs and a further 846,000 in the non-traditional ASAL counties face acute food insecurity and require immediate relief assistance. 942,000 children below 5 years and 135,000 pregnant and lactating mothers require treatment for acute malnutrition. Affected counties are facing acute water shortages, which has severely affected access for domestic and livestock use. Most ASAL counties are facing vegetation deficit, thus limited availability of palatable livestock forage. An estimated 2.5 million livestock deaths have been reported across all species. The national government, as a result, set up a drought emergency team led by my deputy, and they have been in consultation with all the stakeholders from within and without, and I want to thank our development partners and many countries and individuals and organizations that have come through to help us manage this situation. We have already deployed 300 million worth of food to 10 most affected ASAL counties. This includes Mandera, Wajir, Marsabit, Isiolo, Baringo, Garissa, Turkana, Kajiado, Samburu, and West Pokot. The food included about 20,000 bags of rice, 24,000 bags of beans, and 7,000 cartons of corned beef. The government allocated an additional 900 million for purchase of more food, and the funds were deployed for the procurement of 66,000 additional bags of rice, 88,000 bags of beans, and 60,000 tins of corned beef. Distribution of this food is ongoing in 29 counties. These interventions are being undertaken together with stakeholders, including development partners, UN agencies, international non-governmental organizations, private sector, and local community organizations. We have revamped the county teams that provide the framework for both the private sector, government, development partners, and humanitarian organizations like the Red Cross to work together in a seamless manner so that we can reach all corners of the country with food. And I want to say that this morning we have made additional 2 billion shillings available for the intervention on purchase of food under that program, out of which 240 million shillings will be made available to Red Cross, in addition to money that has already been pledged by other organizations, KEPSA and and Kenya Association of Manufacturers.